And I didn't want to go live this way, but I was having some major technical difficulties, and I don't know what the heck was going on. So, I am watching on my iPhone. Okay, so this is the second time that I'm going to be doing this training. Thank you to Jen for walking me through the first training. Um, and I don't know, it recorded, but I don't know what it was doing. Technology, sometimes it's my friend and sometimes it isn't. And I really wanted to see your lovely faces and talk with you and all that stuff, but apparently that just wasn't going to work out today. So, anyway, I wanted to talk with you about a couple of things. Um Let me disconnect that. I don't know why it's doing that. Um a couple of things. First off, I want to share with you guys. Oh, I still have my badge on, my work badge on. Um, that we are going to go live for products on April 15th. Hopefully, you guys already know that. Also, thank you to Jamie for posting today's message from Andrew. And basically, Andrew said that the CBD products need to be recertified. So if you were really hoping on having the CBD products, it's not going to be available, but it might just take a couple of weeks until it gets recertified. And I'm actually really happy that we're having our first recertification of our products to get our products back to where they were before. Also, he posted there about purchasing. So I know a lot of people are anxious about purchasing, and I want to prepare everybody that yes, we probably will break the website. It's just inevitable. But it's a pretty exciting time because we have just grown double the amount that Andrew thought. Okay. And I see that we have one viewer. If you guys want to say hi, that would be awesome. Just so I know that the chat is going live. Okay. And I can answer your questions. All right. So here is about the incentive. So this is something that I purchased, and I'm actually making these. I did not buy them from a company, but I am. I still have to buy my business cards and all this stuff, but I am doing welcome packets for my front line, and everyone in my front line is going to get a very cute Posh The People sample bag. Okay, and this is made by yours truly for you because I love you. And so, with that said, I know that there will be some people that will be disappointed because they're like, well, wait a minute. I'm not part of the front line. I want one too. Well, guess what? You guys have the opportunity of getting one also. Okay. So, I bought so many of these, so many of these, that we're going to have a sponsoring incentive and also a sales incentive. Okay. So when you rank two, okay, that's $100 in sales, which is so easy. All you have to do is buy $100 worth of products with your 50% off coupon. Okay, you're going to pay $50 and then plus the taxes of $100, and you'll get to earn one of these little sample kits. Okay, which is really cool. Now, when I say sample kits, I mean just the bag. The top salesperson will end up getting a sample bag full of Laycons. Also, I have some what I guess you call them antique Posh. Okay, Yes, I still have some. They're coming out of the woodworks. Okay. And then also, oh, what? Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong thing. There we go. And then also, you'll be getting some other supplies like baggies and stuff like that. Okay. So you definitely want to share the business. Okay. So for each person that you bring on, you'll get a baggie. Okay. And it'll be very interesting. This will be only for the first week. Okay. I'm going to be realistic because who knows if you guys are going to go crazy. Okay. But the person who sells the most will end up getting a sample bag full of the Laycons and the baggies and all kinds of other tools for your poshing. Okay. Now, if you're brand new to Perfectly Posh and you don't know what the significance of the bag is, Posh the People is all about getting posh on the people. Okay. And how we do that, or how we did it in the past, is we did not have samples that we could purchase. We made our own sampling kits. Okay, so I'm planning on having a sampling party on Zoom, and we'll have to see how long it's going to take for us to get our products, but it'll probably be sometime next weekend to have that done, and then we'll all get together and we can go ahead and make samples together. Okay, so that's what all this is all about. Okay, I also have another incentive, but I'm not going to share that with you just yet. Jen was privileged to see that, and she got really excited when she saw that as well. Okay, so let's talk about this spreadsheet that I have in front of me. This is the Advocates Forecast. That's what I'm calling it, the Advocates Forecast. And this Excel spreadsheet is to help you be able to track your commissions and even to do a forecast of where you want to be in sales. How many of you really would love to have $500 in sales? I should say $500 in commission. Okay. Looking at the pay plan can be very, very daunting. Okay, and let's see if I can find that picture for you guys. 1 second. So when you look at this pay plan, it really is kind of daunting. Okay, you look at it and you're like, I don't know exactly how I'm going to make money looking at this. Okay, because if you're like me and you have a lot of people on your front line, and then you have some on your second and your third and your fourth, you may be kind of scrambling your head going, I don't know, I guess I'll just wait for the commission check to come in. But if you happen to be planning for a goal, like you want to make a car payment, or you want to pay down your credit cards, and you really want to be intentional about how much you're going to bring in, this Advocate Forecast is really going to be your best friend. Okay, and this was created by me. It is a work in progress. We do not have anything like this. I shared this with the frontline advocates, and they were really, really excited about this. I am going to be working with one of the frontline advocates to fine tune this spreadsheet, but this is the bare bones of what this is. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay. All right. Let me get back to. All right. So, in this advocate sponsor, I just want to share with you that the areas that are light, light pink, okay, those are areas that you have to fill in. So, I'm just going to go ahead and you can see where I put my cursor there. This area on column B, this is where you would fill out. You would also fill out D4, E4, okay? But the pink areas already pre-populate, okay? If you don't know anything about Excel, all you need to know is do not touch the pink areas. Okay, don't do that because they have formulas. See right up here, those are called formulas. So don't touch those. All right. So let's just say, and I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so I can see it a little bit better. Okay. Let's just say in your first week, okay, and I have here a reminder that ranks and commissions are calculated Sunday 12 a.m. to Saturday 11:59, and that should say p.m. there. Okay, you go ahead and put p.m. there. All right. So everybody starts on rank 1 in the very beginning because no one has any sales. Okay, so just remember that in the very beginning, it's very, very easy, and then it gets a little bit crazy after that. And that's why I developed this tracker. Okay, let's just say you bought $500 worth of Posh products. Now, you used your 50% off coupon, so you really spent $250. Then the tax of the 500, okay? But we don't count tax. So we're going to enter $500 for that total week, okay? So at 11:59 p.m., that's what you ended up with $500 in sales. As you can see to your right, where it says the rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'll see that this area right here, H5, okay, it populated, okay. These numbers are coming from the percentages, okay. So if you sold $500 for the week and you're at rank 1, then your commission is going to be $50 of that $500, okay. So basically what you'll do is you will go over here and you will type in $50 because that is your commission. Okay. And then over here, you're going to go ahead and put in $500 because that's how much you sold on week 1. Okay. Easy peasy, right? Right. Okay. Now, let's just say you have a couple of people underneath of you. Okay, now this is where it gets a little bit kind of confusing with the whole pay plan. Okay, here on the bottom, I only did up 1, up 2, and up 3. I'm currently working on up 4 and 5, but you can get paid up to 5 levels deep. Okay. So let's go to up 1. And up 1, you'll notice that here, I have recruited the whole entire Sesame Street gang. I couldn't think of any other names. All right. Now, let's just say they followed your same suit. Everyone's excited. Everyone wants to buy at least $500 worth of product using their 50% off coupon, right? Okay, well, this is where it gets a little bit kind of crazy. Okay, so remember that first row on column D, this lifetime sales, we are all starting off at 0. Okay, so there will not be any lifetime sales here. Okay, everybody sold 500, so we'll just do 500 here, and let me just whoops, hello, go back if it's gonna do that or not. Sometimes my my mouse is like really finicky. Oh, see, it's not working here. Let me make this a little bit bigger too. So I'm just gonna put 500 here. And you see how on the right hand side, okay, I should say the right hand side, right there, or there, that way, they're all populating, okay? And the reason why they're populating is so you can keep track of them, okay? Make sure Mr. Snuffleupagus gets 500 as well. Okay, so everybody did that, okay? Now remember that we all start at rank 1, okay? So here you have the commissions. The commission for up 1, your first line, is going to be 8% of the sales that end for that week, okay? So that would be $40. And your commission is $40. And let's see if I can drag it down. There we go. Okay. Now up here, under the total commission weekly, it already pre-populates. Okay. So you'll be getting $280 here. From your up 1 for your first week. Your first week with everybody at rank 1. Okay. Let's just say, let's go ahead and go to up 2. Let's say that you do the same thing here and you have 4 people on your second line. Okay. So they all do 500. Oops, hello. Did I do 500? Let me make this bigger. There we go. Okay, and these are all named after handbags. Prada, Louis Vuitton. 500. 500. Okay. So in this one right here, okay, then you have on your second line you make 4% with everyone being on rank 1. Okay. So that is $20. You put the 20 right there. And then you can either drag it down or go ahead and put in the number, hand key it, okay? But it's $20, okay? So now you're up to, you're going to get $80 worth of commission from your up to doing the same, okay? Now let's go ahead and do your up 3s. Okay, and we'll make this one bigger. Okay, and I didn't have time to name them something else. Let's just pretend there's somebody else, okay? But this is your third line, so we're gonna say that they also did the same thing. Okay, and we'll put this down here, And if you notice to your right on column J, that they will all pre-populate. Whoops, hello. This is what happens when you try to use a Mac, a Word, Microsoft product with a Mac. Sometimes it likes it, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, but this is also $20. Okay, commission, because at up 3, rank 1, you get 4%. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put $20 there. Again, we're only on our first week. Okay. Okay. And the commission for the sponsor is $80. If you go back to the advocate tracker, you'll notice that the mentor bonus already pre-populates. And that means it has calculated up 1, up 2, and up 3 for week 1. So, I mean, and I'm telling you, this is a lifesaver, because I was going, oh my gosh, how am I going to ever remember this? So the total commissions from up 1, 2, and 3 is $440. Okay. Remember that you sold 500, so you get $50. So your total commission would be $490 your first week. Okay. Now, what would happen if you had no sales? If you had no sales, guess what, guys? Because your rank is at rank 1 and everyone starts off at rank 1, your minimum sales requirement is 0. So anyone who ranks 1 through 4, you get commission from them even if you don't have any sales. What? Yeah, it's true. Don't want to make that a habit, but that is absolutely true. Now, we go back to here. Okay, so now we're in week 2. Okay, before we do week 2, let's go back to the up ones and make sure that we have everything here. Let's go clear this out because that's not right. Okay. So the commission here, okay, the total mentor commission is $40. So you want to make sure you have the 40 there. Okay. So basically what you're going to end up doing here on your second week is you're going to take the column G and you're going to put it into column D, because it's week 2 and now everybody has promoted to the next ranking. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that and do 500, and that's all the way down. Now don't pay attention to column G because it gets a little confusing. All right. Now, let's go ahead and take out this. You have to populate column D before you take out column E. Okay? Just remember that. Clear contents. Okay? All right, and let's clear this as well. Okay. So now you're in week 2, and let's just say your first consultant is really rocking. and they do $500 in sales. Okay. And then um, your second consultant on your first line, a couple of them just don't do anything. So we'll just put 0 for the next 3. Okay. But, Mr. Snuffleupagus, he's doing really well, and he's really rocking it. And he ends up doing 1,000. Okay. And then Miss Piggy, she has 100. Okay. Now, how do you calculate the ranking? Okay. Remember that you only get paid on the rank that you had earned after 12 11:59 p.m. Okay. So, this is where you ended up your very first week. This 500, this is your rank that you would be at. Okay. So, 500, that means everybody is at rank 4 now. Okay. Rank 4. And that means that Big Bird, well, I'm going to make $35 commission for the mentor. And then nothing on Ernie through Gonzo. Okay. And then Snuffleupagus, well, I'm going to go ahead and earn $80. Okay. Oh, no, that's wrong. $70 right here. Okay. And it might be helpful for you to highlight where you are so you remember. But, okay. Does anybody have any questions? Okay. And then rank 5 for Miss Piggy is $7. Okay. Now, let's go on to the next line here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and bring over column G to column D. So 500 for all of these guys. Okay. Now I'm going to take out this, clear that out, and clear out the commissions. Okay. Now, let's just say this Gucci has only 100. Prada does 200. Louis does 300. And Chanel, well, she's not feeling well. She's doing 0. Okay. Right. So remember that they all ended up with $500, which puts them into rank 4, which is 3% on your second line. And that means that for Gucci, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight this so you can see where I am at. For Gucci, it's going to be, I'm sorry, that's wrong. I'm at the wrong one. There you go. It's going to be $3. And then Prada is going to have 6% commission for the sponsor. And these are sponsors' commissions, okay? And then $9 here, okay? All right. So now the total commissions is $18 for that line. Okay. But let's just say the third line is really rocking it. These guys are some powerhouses, and they're doing vendor events, and they're doing all kinds of things and just poshing the people like crazy. Okay. Let's go ahead and take this out here. Okay. So let's just say they all do $500. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Well, on the third line, you get 4% on where they ended up last, which is 500, which is rank 4, and that means 3%. So each one is $15. Not 12, 15. Okay? And that's $60. Now you go back over here where your advocate tracker is, okay? And let's just say you had let's see, your second week, about $150 in sales. Okay, $150 in sales, and you were at the lifetime rank of 500. Okay, then you come over here, you make 20%, so that means you get $30 commission off of the 150. Oh, I'm sorry, rank 4, you get 24. Boy, I'm getting tired. 24. Okay. So that means that your total team commission, with the $190 you get from your first, second, and third line, and your commissions, personal commissions, you earn $214. Okay. So you put here 214 or 14, not 15. Okay. And now your lifetime sales will be $714. Okay. Bringing you pretty close to that rank 5. Okay. Now, before it was at 500. So let's go ahead and take this out, just so you can see that. Okay. Let's just say you want to get to rank 5, and you're already at $500 in sales, and rank 5 is 1,000. Then that means you would have to spend $500, have $500 in sales. Okay. And having $500 in sales, and you're already at rank 4, that means you get 80 here. Okay. Which means your commission goes up to $270. Okay. So let's go ahead and put here, commission is $270. I'm sorry, that's not right. You spent $500. I need to change that wording there. Okay. But you get $270 because you're adding the weekly mentor bonus and your personal sales ranking. Okay. So pretty exciting stuff. Now, for the third week, you would be at 1,000, okay, which is rank 5, okay. And let's say for rank 5, you only had $100 in sale, or maybe let's just say you had zero. You had zero in sales, okay. So you put 0 here for your week, okay, and then over here on up 1, okay, you transfer column G to column D, okay, and so this would be 1,000. This would be 500, 500, 500, and then this would be 1,500, and 600. Okay. Well, let's clear this out. And let's just say that they did 500 here, and then these guys all did 150. Hello. Do it again. And 0 here. Okay. So because they're at 1,000, then you go over here and they are at rank 5. Okay. So rank 5 is $10.50. And they are at 500, so they're at rank 4, which is also $10.50. Okay, so let's go ahead and just drag that down because all of these are at 5s. Let's clear this. Okay. They started at 1,500, which is rank 5, which is also 7%. Okay. So now you would get $63 in commission from this line, and you have for the following week you would have one rank 6, and let's see, is that right? Yeah, one rank 6, and then the rest would be rank 5s, and then one rank 4. Okay, so, and hopefully that makes sense to you. And you just need to keep track of that lifetime sales to keep up of where they are in this whole process and on their journey. Now, the last thing that I want to share with you about this tracker is that I did put in the minimum sales requirements. Okay, so it's going to be pretty easy to follow your first 2 months, but after that you really need to keep track of your own personal sales. And so here, if you have anyone that is ranked 1 through 4, there's no minimum sales requirement. So if you decided not to have any sales, you would be fine with that. Okay, but for rank 5, in order for you to get commission off of your rank 5s, you would have to have $100 in sales. So let's just forecast 4 months down the line. If I didn't have any sales after my 3rd month, and it got to be my fourth month and I didn't have any sales, I would not make any money from the sales, or I should say, I would not earn any commission from everybody who is a rank 5 because I did not complete my own minimum sales requirement. Okay. And the same goes for anybody who's ranked 6 through 8. Then it's a $300 sales requirement that's due every 2 months. Okay. But these are all really manageable. I mean, because you can break this down to $150 a month for rank 6 through 8. Rank 9, $250 a month. And then rank 10 and above, as long as you have $400 a month, and that's pretty equivalent to either 2 parties or 1 party and then personal sales. That's very achievable. Okay. But anyway, I hope you guys really find some value with this spreadsheet. Even if you are not familiar with Excel, just let me know. I'd be happy to walk you through a tutorial until you feel comfortable with it. Again, everything that is in the pink, the darker pink here, those are areas that you don't want to wipe out any of the data. You just don't want to touch them. Okay. But everything else is okay. And if you follow along with this video in a very slow pace, you'll be able to follow along. And so if you really are looking forward to making more money from your Posh business, then the key is either increasing your personal sales so you can get higher ranking, okay, because the higher your rank goes, the more that you're going to get back in commission. Okay. If you rank pink, which is rank 5, you're getting 20% back, as opposed to rank 1 where you're only getting 10% back. Okay. You never set back and you never step back or reset. This lifetime sales is ongoing, which is fabulous. It's fabulous. So it's not a race. It is not a race at all. Okay. But you can see that's how you can earn more money, either personal sales, ranking up to your lifetime sales, or for your sponsoring is to sponsor wide and sponsor deep. And so if you have everyone duplicate what you're doing, okay, then you should be able to have an income where you can bring in money for a car payment or even more. Okay. Now, when you get to rank 10, it's a game changer, because then you're eligible for a pool bonus. Okay. And the pool bonus happens to be a percentage of Perfectly Posh that they set aside, and however many people are in that rank. Okay. Because there's, I believe, 14 different pools, one for each rank 10 and above. Then you'll be able to get, even more money in this pool. So let's say there's 70 people in rank 10. Well, whatever the percentage is of sales, that's going to be divided between those people. Okay. There are requirements for the pool bonus, and don't have those laying around anywhere. But as long as you are following that requirement for the pool within that month, you're good to go. Okay. It's a little bit different because it's a higher expectation But I would totally recommend for you to shoot for trying to get to pull to that 10 as quickly as you possibly can without purchasing beyond your means. That means go ahead and book your parties and all that stuff. Okay. Now, I will be having trainings later. Uh, One of the trainings that I'll be having is about sampling and how to posh the people without feeling like you're spammy. And because when I first started off as a perfectly posh consultant, I had absolutely no support. My family did not want to buy from me. Friends, they were like avoiding me. And I end up getting all my success from doing expos. And we have a couple of people in this group who excel at expos. They do expos all the time. And those are called exposure events, if you've never heard of that term. But that's an excellent way for you to get your name out and posh the people. Okay, this is a very exciting time for Perfectly Posh because a lot of people loved us before and they are going to want to be poshed, want to experience the products. A couple of things that you should know about Perfectly Posh right now is that we just acquired the products from the former company Innovate that we were with. Innovate is still in business. I just want to repeat that. Innovate is still in business. It's just Perfectly Posh is a separate identity. Okay. And that means that the Perfectly Posh products that you may have known and loved back I would say all the way up to about 2018, 2019 may not be the same products that you remember. But this year is just a year for our footing to get off of the ground. We won't have any catalogs, but all of my team members, they have a catalog that I created for them. And so they'll be able to share that with you so you can see what products we have without having to go to the website, right? And when you're sharing Posh, you just need to be very open and honest that in 2025, that's when the fun is going to start beginning, where we're going to start introducing products and get back to our fun packaging that everybody knows and loves. Okay. Also on the 15th, the CBD products will not be available. I'm not sure if I already shared that before, but they're going through recertification. So that's a good thing. Okay. If you have any questions about this training, about the Posh Advocate Tracker, or I should say Forecaster, let me know. I would be happy to sit down with you and do a one-on-one so you can feel comfortable doing this. We will have the VO virtual office, but I have not been able to go in there and to see exactly what kind of reports are going to be. And it's just nice to be able to play with numbers without playing with the system. So you can actually do that with this tracker. But when the front lines and I get together and are able to fine tune this, I will let everyone know so you can have the latest and greatest version. Okay, so anyway, that's it. I'm getting really tired. It's been a long day, and I hope you appreciate all of this, and you guys keep on rocking it. We'll have a sample party sometime next week. So we'll have that most likely on Zoom. It will be only 30 minutes long. And then on April 14th, we'll have a gathering on Zoom as well to kind of get know each other. It is my celebration party, and I'll explain more about that a little bit later in the group to explain to you why it's a celebration for me. Most people know, but anyway. Anyway, I'm just now rambling. So I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and peace, love, out.